Alright guys, how are you? Welcome back. Let's take a quick look today at the brand new Loyal Subjects IDW comic style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael, basically. And this is the version that is supposed to be for the public. These were also released in PowerCon, or I think, yeah, PowerCon. And the version on PowerCon of these figures were more like highly detailed and more like they had more washes to it, like battle torn and things of that nature. So let's just take a quick look at it today just to see the different differences and how good these stack up maybe next to those original releases. I don't have those, but I did order these a while back as soon as I saw them announced at Amazon, because I like the IDW comic look of the Turtles, which they look more badass and menacing in that comic and adult like. There's the packaging, Turtles in the top, Loyal Subjects in the corner, Loyal Subjects there in the top. That's its best features, articulation, assortment. And you see a real cool art style or portrait of the artwork in that comic on the side. And the back it has another picture, this time of the figure depicted there. You see the accessories and rings. This is Raphael there, and a little story or snapshot there, or something like that. And then details about the figure and the sculptor. And then on the other side of the spine, you get a picture again of Raphael in the comic style. Open eyes, hands crossed, looking a little bit more friendly, if you will, right? And then the window box on the top is just a little window that you can see right through with the window in the front of it. So let's pull this bad boy out of the packaging to see how good or how not so good he is, and then maybe compare them to a few other existing Turtles that I have that I like, of my personal choice, compared to him, to see how he stacks up. So sit back, relax, enjoy a digital drink, and I hope you join me for the ride and review of the brand new Loyal Subjects IDW comic style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Raphael. I'll see you real soon. And here we are, guys. Here we have Raphael out of packaging and in all of his glory. And as you can see, he is a nice vibrant green. Let's turn on the light here. He is a nice vibrant green. This is the actual IDW regular face. Has some nice texture work all around his body, his neck, the front part of his shell, and his muscular shoulders, his arms, on his turtle shell in the back, and the strap that goes across, the strap that goes around. That's very militant-like with this kind of brown khaki. And then we have also this nice detail on the legs, thighs, knees, the shin guard, leg shin wrapped around with all of this like tape-like material, right? His feet, the bottom of the foot, and again, even his the bandana around his head in red, which you actually put that piece there in the back separately. he looks nice. Aesthetically, he looks nice. So now let's take a quick look at the accessories that he came with. And here we have the accessories that he comes with. For being a $19.99 MSRP figure, he brings kind of a nice amount. First, he brings a nice comic art style trading card like this, and with the synopsis in the back and the figure, which is really cool. And it's packaged up already in this nice little plastic for protection. He brings 6 hands, and they're 3 sets altogether. These are like the closed fists to hold like the size that he brings. As you see, they're the more closed fists for size. For his size. These are more of a like posing style, more opened up with the fingers. Maybe to put like the ninja stars in between, and you can throw them. That's one set here, and then the other set he brings is the more open and close in the bottom, but those are for the tonfas, I believe, which are these here. They come with 2 tonfas, or tonfa style, painted in that nice brown. Very simple, but they look really cool and nice and clean, even though they're simple. There's 2 of these. And these are the 2 sides that he brings. Very nice looking. You can see. Nicely detailed with the red handles. And then he brings these 3 nicely painted gunmetal ninja stars. Really nice. And then last but certainly not least, a second head portrait where it looks more badass with the whited out eyes and the teeth grunting, sounding like he's pissed off at another bandana sash in the back that you plug in. You see the detail in the head sculpt and everything on the skin is very turtle-like with some nice detail, but you know, never really painted them in with spots and stuff. So that's what he brings as far as accessories. So now let's check out his articulation. So here we start with the articulation. The head is very tight, goes left, right, has a little bit of tilt, a little bit. The head goes back not much. And looks down that much. So, you know, obviously you got the left and right, but it's really tight. And you have the shoulders that go that much. Have somewhat of a little butterfly. Have bicep swivel. Have a double elbow. And it has a swivel. Wrist with some little bit of a hinge, as you see. Now, when you go to the torso area, there is movement underneath, left and right, but there is not actual cut. There's not an actual cut on the shell to let it move, which, you know, I don't like. And then you have here the Van Damme split, which it does it perfectly, which is really cool. And then have the thigh swivel, a double in the knee, And then it has a ankle pivot, and it goes back about that much and forward. As you can see, it popped out about that much. What I don't like is a lot of the joints feel really, really hard to move. And the plastic is really hard, so I feel like you're kind of fighting with it. But yeah, there it is. There's the articulation for him, and for the most part, it's a nice amount of range, where you should be able to pose him in a nice amount of range. So now let's take a look at him with his accessories. All right, guys. So here we are. Here we have Raphael with all of his accessories. Now, quick disclaimer. I don't know why, but there is an issue at hand with this figure in particular. I hope it's just mine. I was trying to change the portraits, and literally in the midst of changing the portraits, the actual ball peg that is here from, that holds the head broke. And it's a really big ball peg. But for some reason, the plastic material feels a little waxy, like wax material. So I glued it with crazy glue, and it held back. And before I put this portrait back on, I heated up the head, and it went right in soft and smoothly. So my advice to anyone getting these is, I hope it's just a one-off for mine, but what I would advise is, when you feel that anything's too hard coming on, whether it's the joint movement or putting on the swappable heads, make sure you heat it up and warm it up either with hot water, a heating gun, a blow dryer, or even what I do a lot is use the heating. What I do a lot is I use the heater from my car while I'm driving, and I heat up the figures while I'm driving in the vent with the heater. And that always works marvelous, because it gets really hot, it makes it real soft and gummy, and everything becomes real easy to move and remove and all that stuff. So any one of those methods should work, but that's what I would advise, so that you don't have the same issue as me. But as you can see, he looks really good. You put the ninja stars in the front there, which is nice to have storage placement. I got the tonfas basically on his hands, with the hands that hold it the best. His portrait, this one I really like the most, because it's really badass and mean. And then he has the size in the back, in that hole there that was made for them. So he looks really good. They look really, really nice and cool. This is Raphael, which is supposed to be the biggest one out of all of them. I'm getting all the other ones in the next couple of days, so it'd be interesting to see how they look and scale next to each other. And I love that he has that nice vibrant green, which is really nice too. But yeah, just be mindful, guys, so that you don't have the same issues I had as far as breakage with the actual portrait itself. Because like I said, it ripped right off while I was trying to remove it. Like when I was trying to pull it off, it just ripped right off, like it was gummy or like candy almost. It was really odd. And I've never seen that before with these figures from loyal subjects. Especially when I've seen the reviews for the Comic Con exclusive versions. I've never seen anybody have that issue. So now what I'm gonna do is let's do a couple of comparisons with other turtles. Okay, guys, so here we go. The first comparison that you're gonna see is what I consider my personal favorite, the creme de la creme as far as what turtles should look like. And I'm still waiting on the next one, which will be the Donatello, and hopefully they'll get to Raph and Mikey. But it's the Fury Toys, which is a third-party company. Fury Toys, or Fury Toys, if you will. Spirit Ninja, which is basically an Ardo. Yes, it's not Raphael, but they all have that type of style and aesthetic, and I think this is the best interpretation of turtles, even though they're very, very small. So this is my favorite interpretation right now as far as all the turtles. I don't like the cartoon stuff. none of that other stuff. But if you notice, the running theme is that I like the turtles, the figures that they make with the whited out eyes. This right here next is the Playmates from the cartoon of a few years back, the Ninja Turtle cartoon, and that's the small figure that Playmates did, which I thought looked really dope and really nice. I don't like the new mutant Manhattan turtle; those shits look garbage to me. But this is another nice example of something that looks really cool and nice next to each other. Then I have here next the Super 7 Raphael, which these are supposed to be based off the Playmates figures as well. The difference is they did their own version with little touches here and there, like the face portrait as you see, and so they look a little bit more mean and badass to me. So they're actually a lot better than what I thought they were going to be, and that's from Super 7's from the classic Playmate style, reimagined in 7-inch form. And as you can see, they look really cool next to each other as well. And then last but certainly not least, I also do have the Ninja, the movie Turtles, Raphael, but that's more based on reality, so I don't really compare it. I'm doing the comparisons of the styles of Turtles based off, comics and cartoons. So last but certainly not least, I have here a really cool underrated turtle, which is the Raphael from the DC, I think it's DC Direct, but it's basically the 2-pack GameStop exclusives that were from the Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated movie that came out about 3 years ago. And as you can see, the aesthetics of Raph is pretty cool. He's big, chunky, looks very anime style or animation style, so he has a more simplistic and cleaner look. But personally, I think it's a really good looking figure with decent articulation and really soft materials, like a matted finish. So that's the comparisons of the Raphaels that I do have. Let's get to the end of the review and my final thoughts. Okay, guys, and here are my final thoughts and review of the Loyal Subjects IDW comic style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael. As you see here, I have him on my manual spinner because the other automatic spinner I have needs batteries, so I'm doing it in my manual spinner. But here he is with all the accessories come with, and again, he's a really nice figure. Aesthetically, they look really pleasing. They are stylized and different because they are from the comics, but I think that's a good thing because there's so many Ninja Turtle products out there that you don't want them to kind of look the same aesthetically, because then that becomes boring. There's no real reason or rhyme or reason to pick them all up. I did see some pictures and videos of the upcoming Mezco style ones, and it hurts my heart because they look really good, but I don't want to have to put another investment on something because they're too expensive. So I'm gonna probably hold off on those unless I ever see them on sale for the whole set or individually with each, which I highly doubt it because everything Ninja Turtles always stays expensive for whatever reason, because so many people suck on it and be Ninja Turtle fans. But the Mezco 112 collective ones look incredible, and they have the whited out eyes, which makes them look, in my personal opinion, even more badass, and give them more characteristics. So, because that's how they were originally drawn and imagined in the graphic novels that originally came out. Because a lot of people may not know, but Ninja Turtles was always very violent. The real Ninja Turtles, only real Ninja Turtle heads that have been following it for a long time would know this. It's not that softy, wootsy for kids style turtles. But I do understand why they made it that way, because they made it for children. Ninja Turtles has stayed mainstream for a long time and made a lot of money. So I get it. So I think the figures worth the value. It does have that some QC issues that I hope are only with certain ones and not an ongoing thing. And if it is, I hope that the loyal subjects figures out a way to use better plastic for these incidents not to continue to happen further on with future releases or other things they may do with other IPs as well, not just Ninja Turtles. So they are available on Amazon. I believe they're in stock right now as we speak. So you can run over there and get them yourself unless they ran out. I'm not really sure. But I give it a thumbs up and I highly recommend it. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below, guys. I think it's great. And if you're obviously a Ninja Turtle fan or just a good action figure enthusiast, you're going to enjoy it and want to add it to your collection and on your shelf. So yeah, there you go, guys. Please share this video with someone you think might enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up. If you like it, give it a thumbs down. If you didn't like it, it's fine either way. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about the figure. And as always, you guys can follow me in any social media outlet. It's all down in the description below. If you guys ever want to help me out in any way, shape, or form, because you like my channel, you like what I do, and because you just want to be kind from the kindness of your heart, and you have the means to, there is a way you can do it. It's not obligated. You don't have to either way. I'm still appreciative and very humbled of all your support. But it is down in the description below with my PayPal and Patreon information. If you guys ever want to donate anything to the channel for me to highlight or perhaps review or showcase like this, the way I did here, just hit me up in one of those social media DMs and we could work out the particulars and see how we can get it done. It's as simple as that. I'm very outgoing and very easy to reach out to, or easy to talk to. I'm not a stuck-up person or anything like that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining in. This has been another episode of Toys in My Closet. I'm your host, Heba, and this is the loyal subject, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles IDW Raphael. I'll see you guys real soon in the next one. And keep collecting, enjoy what you do, but remember, be considerate because we're still in trying times. Until the next one, guys. Bye-bye.